how to make a brochure in Canva step by step. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back with yet another video, and in this video we're going to be talking in great detail and depth about how you are going to be allowing yourself to mess around with things on your Canva, okay? And we're going to be making some good looking brochures, okay? Now, brochures are pretty in demand and pretty required and desired nowadays, because people can actually use brochures to sell them online on marketplaces like Etsy or, places which will actually take digital products for you. So you can get a general idea of those brochures. Now, basically, once you're on Canva, over here, you can also check their plans and pricings. You get three basic plans: the free, pro, and teams plan. Free plan is obviously for everyone. It's totally free. The pro plan is obviously, I think, $9.99 per month, which is just $10 for every month. And pro basically gives you every feature that there is on Canva. Nothing is locked for you. Then teams feature is obviously if you want to create it together as a team. So yeah, basically those are the different features, and you can, check the templates out from here if you want to. But yeah, to get more into what we're here to make, you're gonna come here into Meet Magic Studio and you're gonna go ahead and search up brochure. Now, once you search up brochure, you're gonna enter. And once you enter, basically, it's going to give you different brochure templates. And you can obviously find brochure templates for yourself that you can essentially find really easy, really simply. So these are different brochures that you can work with. Brochures are obviously, as you can see, 3-page things. So let's say I want to go with this brochure over here. So you get the front side and the back side, which is pretty terrific. Now, as you can see, most of these are the pro ones, so you can't use the pro ones. You have to use the free ones. So I'm just going to go with this free brochure right here that I can use and download for myself royalty free. And I'm going to click on customize this template. Now, what that will do is it will take me to the design section. And in the design section, you can really get into the nitty gritty depth and details about this brochure. So that is exactly what we're going to do and exactly what we're going to be working with. So as it brings us here into the business brochure, first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to see if the theme of the brochure goes with what you desire. So let's say the coloring. I don't really like the coloring. So how are you going to work with the coloring? You can come here, okay, and you can start seeing the different stylings that it has. So you get the fonts that it has. So it has the seasons font, and then it has the styling. So you can actually change the styling of the whole page. So you can choose all of this, and it gives you the whole styling of the page, right? So you can change that. So first of all, there's obviously the text font. We're going to keep that the same. We're going to change this dark brown and light brown thing going on. So I'm going to go over here, okay, and I'm going to change this to, let's say, I want to keep a different vibe to it. So to keep a different vibe to it, let's go with a bit of this color, right? Obviously, it doesn't look the greatest right now because obviously the fonts are all up and down, but trust me, it's going to look much better in a few minutes. So you can start messing around with the font colors, stylings, and all. Now, obviously, I'm going to change the color of this one as well. Let's keep this obviously in contrast with the upper color. Something that goes with blue would be green, and this gives it a nice old look. So now you're obviously going to go to the text color, and last thing I'm going to change it to dark. I'm going to give it a dark vibe, a dark aesthetic. So I'm going to go with a darker color. There we go. So this here is white, that is dark. I'm going to give this block over here specifically a different shade of blue. Okay, so there we go. That gives it a different shade. I'm going to give this block an entirely different shade. There we go. And now, basically, that, in my opinion, looks much more better to me. Okay, so I like this style much more. And I get the feeling that this will be a much better look for my design. So yeah, once you've worked with your brochure's design, wait, you know what? I'm also going to change the color of this real quick because that does not seem like it's matching at all. Wait, no, not that. I'm just going to go ahead, Control Z that. There we go. And this triangle thing that you can see in the back, that is what I'm trying to change. So yeah, this over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the color for that to, yeah, I'm just gonna make it green so it follows the overall design of everything. And once you've done that, just go ahead and grab the, yeah, you're gonna grab that, bring it here, and yeah, that should be it. So, design's good to go. I like the general idea of it all, and it looks pretty nice. So now, what we are gonna want to do from here on out is we're going to put in the same styling for this over here. Okay. So what you can do is you can copy the same color scheme. Okay. So you're gonna go in the color schemes. You're gonna see dark, this, green, this, and this. So we're gonna scroll down. You can start adding the themes over here. So let's say I'm gonna revert the themes, okay? I'm gonna make that dark. I'm gonna make this green. And I'm gonna keep that black because that's obviously a terms and service box. Make the text dark. Obviously, in this case, I'm gonna make it white. And in this case, I'm gonna make it dark. Okay? So basically, this is how you're going to work with the editing of the brochure. And technically, I would just recommend going with the, templates, because adding shapes in like these, obviously you can do that. Like, let's say I'm going to go ahead, add a rectangle, right? So to add this rectangle widget, as so, you're just going to do this. Like, let's say I'm going to add it like that, make it bigger. To fit it in, just tilt it more. So, you can make a nice old triangular design like that. Or you can fit it in the design like this, you know, just like that. And then you can change the color of this to whatever you want. It's really simple, really easy stuff to do all of this. Like, let's say I'm going to bring this triangular thing down here. So just add the shapes, add the styling, add the fonts, add the necessary details that you need to your brochure. And once you're done with all of that, like, let's say I'm good with what I've done right now. So I'm going to click on share. Once you click on share, you're going to click on download. Once you click on download, you're going to go on the file type that you want to work with. And yeah, from there on out, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead, choose the file type, click on download. It's going to download a zip file for us because we have two of these. And yeah, that is basically the general idea on how you are going to be using Canva to create a brochure for yourself in 2023. So pretty much about it. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I will be making more of these for you. Till then, that's all from me. Thank you for watching this video all the way till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.